A very active scene happening here behind me as an individual remains barricaded inside of a home here behind me in Trenton. It is all unfolding here behind me. You might have just heard something loud go off. Perhaps that's some sort of rubber bullets. I can tell you from where I'm standing that there are several officers here on scene with tactical gear. There is an exchange happening with police and the individual holed up barricaded inside of this home here behind me in Trenton. As I mentioned, they are having some sort of conversation. I've been hearing police negotiate with him as an apparent standoff occurs here this afternoon. Just a few moments ago, I did see the mayor arrive here on scene as well in Trenton, so hopefully we'll get some sort of update here for you on News 12. So stick with us as this story continues to develop and we continue to bring you the latest information. Yeah, Kurt, it's now been more than 5 hours since this scene began here earlier this afternoon. There's a lot of movement happening here behind me, and I want to get you to the scene now as quickly as we can. You can see that police are standing outside of the home where this armed and extremely dangerous individual is believed to be inside of. Maybe 8 or so minutes ago, I saw officers in tactical gear swarm that brick home with their guns drawn. Their large tactical vehicle still remains outside of that home. Again, 26-year-old Andre Gordon, the man accused of killing 3 people this morning in Pennsylvania, believed to be inside of that home. There is a lot of movement happening here on scene. Perhaps police are attempting to go inside of the home at this point. Like I mentioned, it's been several hours, more than 5 hours now, as they've been trying to communicate with him, get him out of that home. It appears as though they were able to make their way into the home at this hour. Again, this is unfolding live as I'm speaking to you here from Trenton as police attempt to get this very dangerous individual out of the home who, again, is accused of killing 3 individuals in Pennsylvania earlier this morning. I am standing here with the police director from Trenton. This is Steve Wilson. And sir, thank you so much for joining us. We understand that this individual has been arrested. This happened maybe 5 or so minutes ago. Can you just kind of take us through this morning, this very tense morning? Thank you so much, sir. Steve Wilson, the director of the Trenton Police Department. You heard here live on scene that this suspect has been apprehended. They said to us this morning that he had an assault rifle on him. They believe that he may have had several other weapons on him as well. So they're now going to attempt to recover those weapons. This certainly is the outcome that they were hoping for, as several departments out here responded to a very dangerous and hostile situation. Long guns drawn and tactical gear on, officers in a tense standoff beginning around 10:30 Saturday morning on Phillips Avenue with the suspect they believe to be barricaded inside this Trenton home.
Apparently, intelligence gathered during our investigation led the law enforcement to believe that the suspect was inside the address down the street on Phillips Avenue, and a perimeter was then set up. However, apparently, before the perimeter was completed, the suspect was able to get out of the location unseen.
Law enforcement at the local, county, state, and federal level coalescing on the 100 block of Phillips Avenue, speaking to Andre Gordon through a megaphone and firing off tear gas in an effort to get him to exit the home. The police director telling us they had reason to believe he was in fact at the house at one point.
We still have to act as if they're in there. If that's the latest information that we have to set up and conduct our operations accordingly.
While this side of Phillips Avenue remained blocked off for more than 6 hours, police actually apprehended Gordon across the street, just a few blocks away on New York Avenue.
They received information that he was walking. They actually located him out on the street.
Gordon taken into police custody unarmed and without incident more than 8 hours after police say he stole a car here in Trenton, then fled to Pennsylvania, shooting and killing 3 people, then allegedly stealing another car to come back here to Trenton.
Coming to a peaceful resolution is the ultimate goal of the police department and all the law enforcement that's involved. There was enough damage and mayhem done and loss of life today, and we didn't want that to happen at the conclusion.
Gordon was processed at the Trenton police station. He was then taken to the county prison, and he's going to be extradited next to Pennsylvania to potentially face additional charges. Reporting in Trenton, Joti Rekhi, News 12 New Jersey.